So difficulty or what you think is difficult is actually just a situation that is challenging. Oh, big problem, big difficulty, big disaster, no such thing has happened. It's different. Right now, pandemic, the virus pandemic is bad enough. We do not definitely need a mental ailment pandemic. How can we avoid it? It just happens. So difficulty or what you think is difficult is actually just a situation that is challenging. Don't call a situation by any negative name. Oh, big problem, big difficulty, big disaster, no such thing has happened. It's different. It's different from this… In the last 4 months, life has become very different from the way you have known it. People are going through all kinds of things. So many people that I know, their parents are dying somewhere, they cannot go. They're not even able to attend the last rites of their parents. They're not able to go support them because they're in a COVID hospital. Travel ban, you cannot travel. They're dead, you don't even see the body, you cannot conduct the last rituals. It's just done by the government, we don't know what they're doing. So I'm saying it's difficult. It's not easy, it's difficult. But I want you to know, most people who've been committed to doing something significant in their life have always chosen these kind of difficulties. Yes. When… there are any number of examples. You think a Mahatma Gandhi or a Martin Luther King or anybody else in the past who've done anything significant, they went back to bury their loved ones. You think so? Did not happen. Because in those days, there was no way to fly back anywhere. If you go somewhere, you got the news after 3 months. 3 months ago, your mother died, your father died, this is how you got the news. And well, you dealt with it because you know that you're doing something significant enough in your life. If you're not doing anything significant in your life, then your own emotions and your own attitudes become super significant. In that you will suffer. In that there is a whole lot of mental turmoil. In that you may become mentally sick. Right now, pandemic, the virus pandemic is bad enough. We do not definitely need a mental ailment pandemic. We definitely don't need it. Well, there'll be a whole lot of people who'll argue, how can we avoid it? It just happens. I want you to know it doesn't just happen. You take a wrong direction, you keep going in that way, one day you will hit something. Till you hit, you think you're all right. But it's very easy to know that if you go here like this towards the wall, it's just a question of time before you knock your head on it. There is a doorway, you need to go that way. So, because these directions have not been set, let me give you a simple GPS so that you don't hit walls and rocks with your head. The simple thing is just this. First and foremost thing to understand is, human experience is caused from within, never from outside. The moment I attribute my experience of life right now, I am angry, I am unhappy, I am miserable, or I am joyful, or I am blissful, the moment I ascribe it to something or somebody, well, you're going towards mental disruption. When it's going to happen, how resilient you are, how resilient are you, or how fragile are you? will determine how quickly this disaster will happen to you. But you are heading for a disaster. Then how many people are vulnerable for a disaster? Unfortunately, too many. It is just that they have not yet faced situations which will push them in that direction very rapidly. Now if this pandemic lasts for long enough, disrupting our lives, our economic structures, our family structures, we may lose people that we love in our lives. When these things happen, they will be rapidly pushed to the wall. But if this one thing you understand, always, it doesn't matter, somebody is born, somebody died, this happened, that happened, you lost your limb or about to lose your life. Even if that happens, if you know human experience, no matter what, joy or misery, agony or ecstasy, pain or pleasure, is all caused from within, you have a handle on what is the experience of your life. Once you have this handle in your hands, then you determine the nature of your experience. Once you are determining the nature of your experience, you will make sure it will pleasant. It is pleasant, especially if the outside has become very unpleasant because of the challenges that life is throwing at us. It's all the more important that I keep my interiority very pleasant. This much responsibility everybody must take. We have a substantial problem in the country and in the world. You don't stand up and create your own freaky problems. Please take care of this, every citizen of this country and wherever else you are. This much you must take care. At a time like this when humanity is being challenged, this is not the time for you becoming a volcano of problems. We'll give you another time for that. If you must freak, I'm saying.